Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to KMart, the return mission Matchy. Strap yourselves in. We've got the ride of our lives ahead of us. Vroom, vroom. Matchy! Hi, Raven. We're going to Kmart. You coming? Sorry, I meant to be Mission Impossible voiceovering. Hey, Anne-Marie, how are you doing, Groover? I finished work. I had a massive day, as expected, but it was a good day, but I'm tired. I've worked hard. Um, where's my ticket? Uh-oh, there it is. I always have it out, and I suddenly went, oh my God, where is it? 6 people. Hello. G'day, Cody. My day was big, but it's over, and I'm not back till Tuesday next week, so woo-hoo. So yes, it's Mission Matchy. G'day, Reese. You want chips and dip, Raven? Did I offer to feed you? What is it with you guys and snacks? Bring your own. Bring your own snacks, I tells you. I want chips and dip too. But we're not doing food shopping. We're going to Kmart. It's it's Mission Matchy. I bought a gorgeous rattan bedside, well, it's a table lamp actually, but I'm using it as a bedside table lamp last night at Kmart, the House of K. And I'm going to take you guys a slightly different way today, just for some different scenery. We're going to go through a different outer suburb of Hobart called Newtown. Mrs. lost her house key last night, had to climb in an upstairs window with a 3-year-old having a breakdown. Oh no, Reese, that sounds like the night from hell. Shit. Like when you've got enough to deal with, and then on top of that, you've got the 3-year-old having a tantrum. Oh, isn't that timing always so good? It's like, can you not do this now? So, yeah, I'm going to take you guys a slightly different way to the House of K. Hey, Nicole. It is getting dark here early as we head into winter. So, yeah, it's 5:30. But if this was 10 p.m. in summer, it'd still be light. So that's the trade-off for us. Sunsets early in winter, but in summer we've got the longest days of sunshine with the sun not disappearing from the sky till 10 p.m. It's pretty amazing. So, you know, you've got to take the good with the bad. Hey, Rose. It's Project Matchy, Anne-Marie. I'm going back to get another one of those lamps for my bedside table, like the one I got last night. Because I love the one so much, I'm like, well, I need the second one for the other bedside table. 2 bedside tables, 2 matching lamps. You've got bright blue skies for once. It's lovely, Reese. I'm glad. It makes such a difference to people's moods. We've had so many sunny days with blue skies. It may even like it, today it's 14 degrees Celsius at the moment, which isn't freezing cold. I mean, it's not warm, but it's not cold. But us little Tasmanians are pretty tough, 14 degrees, it's just an autumn's night. It's quite mild, really. I love lamp. I'm getting the reference, but I'm getting it. I know the expression, but I can't remember where it's from. Anne-Marie, the one I bought last night was $25, so $50, and my bedroom is transformed. It looks so much beachier now. The colonial lamps, they're still gorgeous lamps. Like, I'm going to give them away in our giveaway group on Facebook for our community, but uh, yeah, they're nice lamps, but the new ones are just so much beachier, and it was the new one and the light. I got the Thomas Edison vintage bulb. Well, of course, it's still light for you at 5 p.m. in Radelaide, Nicole. It was still light here at 5 p.m. too. But you don't, I lived in Adelaide for nearly 20 years. You don't get sunlight till 10 p.m. in summer. So hush now. Oh, God, you're about to bury a budgie. Sorry, Groover. I didn't see the second part. This is the street, for those of you who know about Biscuit and her mural, this is the street that Biscuit's mural is on. It's up here on the left. I'm not going to pull over to show it to you, but I'll say coming up on the left is Biscuit's mural. I don't know if it's lit up at night, but I can't pull over because it's after work traffic. But we will be driving past beautiful Biscuit's mural. Anchorman, it is too. Thank you. My brain cells are on very low after a day at the orifice. It was a busy day yesterday and it was a busy day today, which I love. I love being busy. I love the challenge of being busy, but it's exhausting too. It's a lot of brain work. That's why we're going to Kmart. That doesn't take a lot of braining. I do apologize in advance. I didn't bring a bracket. It's going to be fairly wobbly filming. You will end up in my pocket when I go through the checkout. Sunny's doing great, Anne-Marie. She's so cute. She was asleep on my bed when I left this morning, and it's quite possible she'll still be there now. But when I get home, it's playtime, dinner time, and then playtime. She just wants me to chase her around the house till I go to bed. And I'll be like, kid, I've got the next 5 days off. There'll be plenty of chasing. Biscuit's mural is coming up on the left. It's not lit up, but you should be able to see a sign, a white building with Vinnie's on it. Because you get a panoramic view, it looks miles away, but it's not. It's like the next building after where I am. And the building after that is the one that has Biscuit's mural up on the wall above the 10 Lives op shop. So blow a kiss to Biscuit as we drive past her mural. And for those of you wondering why my cat's a mural, it's a long story, but I'm going as slow as I can. Just there, see it, all the colours? Biscuit's mural. Did you see it, Groovers? But yeah, for those of you who don't know the story of Biscuit, she was my former rescue cat from 10 Lives Cat Centre, and she died in February. But before she died, 10 Lives decided all of their buildings are going to do murals of their most famous cats, and Biscuit had a massive social media following before I rescued her, and they chose Biscuit as the first mural. It is. It's a huge mural. It's massive. It's the whole upper floor wall of a 2-story building. Hey, Shine On. Oh, blowing a kiss for Becky's mural. Thank you. It's so beautiful that she's forever immortalised up there. But yeah, she was turned into a mural before she died. The people at 10 Lives are still so heartbroken as well. Like, we're all, when I rescued Sunny from 10 Lives, we were all bawling our eyes out. And Sunny must have been going, what the fuck's going on with these humans? But yeah, it's a massive mural. And it was done by Definitely Tasmania's leading street artist, but also one of Australia's best, a guy called Jarman. So just think of like the name Benjamin and just do the JAM at the end, IN at the end, Jarman. Google him. He's amazing. He does all of these incredible murals inside office buildings in Hobart. So like you get out of the elevator to go to the, say, the Department of Forestry, and he's done an incredible mural. It's amazing stuff. It is fitting she's remembered like that because she did warm many, many hearts, not just on, not just in Tassie on social media, but on YouTube and around the world. A friend of mine in America made a donation to 10 Lives after she died in her name, and I got sent a really beautiful card from them. And yeah, she touched a lot of people the world over. And yeah, just look out for the little book I'm writing about her called Be Like Biscuit. It's basically a life advice book, things I learned from Biscuit. And Sunny's doing a great job mending my broken heart, and I'm absolutely besotted with her, adore her. She's an absolutely gorgeous girl. She's stunning. She's kooky. She has a few Biscuit-like traits, but she's her own woman. Um, and she's a lot of fun. The two things like both Biscuit and Sunny have brought into my home is a shitload of laughter. They were both, well, Biscuit was hilarious, and so is this little girl. She's great. I don't know if Sunny will end up being a mural, but she doesn't know about Biscuit's mural, and I'm not telling her. I like to think cats are sent to soak up negativity and sadness like a sponge. I agree, Reese. I agree. And the benefits, too, of having an indoor cat, the relationship you have with them. I mean, I've had friends that have got cats that sort of are allowed to be outdoors but kind of contained in their garden. But then at like 6 p.m. they come in for dinner and that's it. They're indoor cats. But when you've got a pure indoor, like all day, all night, like Sunny and, well, not Biscuit. I mean, Biscuit was allowed out on my deck with me and she couldn't get off the deck. It's a two-story. Like it's a house on stilts. It's 2 stories high. Sunny's pure 100% indoors, but you get to bond with them and get to know their personalities and learn a lot about them, and they're so much fun. They're such good characters. My friend Scott, he's got little Jonesy and she's a cutie, but he made that comment the other day and it's so true, you know, like when they're indoors, you just get to know cats so much better. I think a lot of people have cats that literally just rock up for breakfast and dinner and that's it. You never see them. But when you've got them indoors and they're playful and, you know, they treat the house like their jungle and they definitely know our emotions, that's for sure. The camera will go in and out of focus because it doesn't like all the lights. I can't fix that, so it's the way it is. But yeah, they're incredibly good companions and they're very good at reading our emotions. But Sunny's an absolute sweetheart. She's beautiful inside and out. She's so much fun. She's really naughty. I've been playing with her a bit and she's getting a bit firm with her biting. I'm trying to get her out of that habit, but the latest game is she likes to play with one of her toys and catch it, and then I pat her and go, gotcha, and she rolls over on her back and lets me tickle her tummy, and then all the claws and teeth come out. And it started out being like play biting, but now it's getting a little bit full on. I don't have any scratches or anything, but yeah, the level of intensity is increasing. So I'm trying to nip that little behaviour pattern in the bud. She gets rewarded when she's gentle and it's game over if she's rough. And I'm hoping that's how she'll learn. And by game over, I mean I just get up and go, well, that's it for playtime. But I love that she's trusting me enough now to actually roll over and have her blonde beach hair belly there for me to ruffle up. So cute. Thanks, Raven, for letting everyone know I'm disabled. So we're going to Kmart, and the camera does give a massive panoramic view, so it looked gigantic. People last night were like, "My God, that is huge." I mean, it's not really. It's not small. God damn it, nasty car! If you'd moved up, I would have been able to go. But no, never mind. This pub over here on like diagonally opposite me, the Mayfair, the Tudor building, they do amazing food in there. I'm going to a 50th birthday part 2 in there next month because last year with COVID, a lot of Andrew's friends from interstate weren't able to come down for it. So he's having like a second dinner there. That's where it was last year as well. But yeah, they do great food. It's a good pub. I don't know what year that was built, but I mean, it's obviously not as old as English Tudor buildings, but it's clearly a Tudor building. Oh, I'm tired, guys. Shit, I don't get a turning arrow. Look at all these cars. I think I get a turning arrow at the end of all of these cars. I hope so. I won't be reading chat at the moment. I hate this intersection. It's a nightmare intersection. It's a lots of prangs intersection. Okay, guys, you can stop whenever you feel like it and let me go if that's all right. Thank you. Oh yeah, there is a turning arrow. Okay. So yes, you're about to see Kmart. It looks like a gigantic shrine, but I mean, it's not a small complex, but it looks very impressive when we turn in. The panoramic view, it's like, wow. Welcome to the House of K. Check it out. It's pretty impressive, but it seriously is not that big. It's just all the shades over the car park that make it look massive. All right, ski. Let's go ski. So yeah, I'm going to be carrying you in my hand. Things will get a little bit cray-cray. I'm not promising good visuals. I will be holding the camera down low because people in Tasmania don't like having cameras shoved in their faces. But we're on a mission to get a matching lamp for the one I bought last night so that my bedside tables have matching rattan lamps. I'd park where that chick is, but she's over the line because she can't park very well. But I'm going to park right here, unless it's a disabled. It's not. Prime position. Hey, Mark Newtown, your second home. Come and join me. Raven, you named your grey kitten Biscuit. Oh, cute. That is so cute, Raven. Because how many little kittens have you got? I think I saw a comment before. Is it 3? Where's your comment? 4. 4 week. Oh, wait a minute. I have 4-week-old kittens. I can't remember how many you've got. Rose, you should come and. Oh, we can't even grab a coffee. There's nowhere open to grab a coffee. I suppose it's a bit late to be grabbing a coffee. All right. Thank you, Raven. That melts my heart. There's another girl who named her kitten, or named one of. I think she had 3, and it was Biscuit, Crumpet, and Muffin, or something. two. One went to the Rainbow Bridge. Oh, bless. Hey, Francesca, you're just in time. It's the return to Kmart. Mission Matchy. We're going to go and get another one of those rattan lamps. And I also want to do a quick scan of the pajama section in case there are pajamas like a pair that I bought. I didn't buy a pair, I just bought the bums a couple of years ago, and I'm desperately trying to find another pair of them. Did you hear that car beep? That's a Victorian driver who just beeped. We only use our horns in our cars in Tassie to say g'day to someone we know. They're like, g'day, beep beep. Bloody Victorians, Francesca. Bit of aggression from a Victorian driver at 24-hour Kmart Newtown, Tasmania on a Wednesday night. Bit unnecessary. Okay, guys, let's go. Oh, shit, I took my jacket off because it's a bit warm again, so I don't have a pocket. Just grabbing a little bag in case there happen to be some pajamas. Oh, sorry, guys. Lamps, yeah, and these are mood light lamps. They're the glow in my bedroom now from my new lamp. It's like a honey glow. The colour, it's so gorgeous. And the second one is going to just make my room so lush. Like I was saying this morning when I drove in and went live, I said it's setting a light that even I would be comfortable, you know, having a little bit of sexy time with that mood lighting. It's a flattering light is what I'm trying to say. Now, I said I was going to give you a bit of a look-see around Kmart this morning, but I want to get home. So I'm literally going to go and check out the PJs briefly and then go and get the lamp and get the fuck out of here. But soak it up, motherfuckers. We're in the women's clothing section at the moment. Look at those. They're not good for the menopausal woman. You'd sweat like a bitch in them. Oh, this is the lingerie section. Melbourne people are very aggressive. Soft light is the best, but yeah, I'd happily leave the lights on if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I got these PJs a couple of years ago and they're skinny leg. These are all flannelette ones, but they're wide-legged. Oh, look, a nightshirt range. Dressing gowns. I've got a lovely dressing gown. These are all, imagine sleeping in this thing. Holy fuck. That's not good for menopausal women. I'm telling you right now. They've even got it in a nightshirt. Whitey. Like winter fabric. Oh, hang on, what are these? Don't like these colours. And they're not skinny leg. Or are they? The ones I've got have got cuffs on the bottom too. They're really cool. They're close, but not close enough. Hmm. Anybody want pajamas with owls on them? I showed them and they're cute, but they're not right. Oh, hang on, hang on. These are too thin, but they've got people skiing on them. Hi, Grandma Ducky. Oh, you want snacks? I told you there's no snacks here. It's not a food shop. It's cute with lemons on them, but they don't have the little ankle cuffy things that I want. Yes, I am very fussy. I don't actually sleep in my PJs, but I lounge in them. But they've never made the ones like the ones I got a couple of years ago. I wish I'd bought 2 pairs of them now. Nope, nope, nope. More of these furry ones. Not even one cracker. Look, there is food here somewhere. We'll go and reach food. Um, nope. They're never going to make the jammies that I love ever again. Damn it. It's really hard for me to carry stuff, by the way. I don't have a trolley. These are, yuck. I would just look at them and want to explode. They look hot without even having them on. These are the same ones. Nope. But yeah, Grandma Ducky, you're not really thinking about the practicalities. I'm holding a phone in one hand. I've got wallet, keys, and a bag in the other, and I've got to carry a box in a minute. Where the fuck am I supposed to put my snacks? Oh, and I've got to grab a light bulb too. Here's the box I'm about to carry, and it's a big cube, right? Big square box. It's light, but it's big. Plus, I've got to get a bulb. Oh, there's a round one. The box is empty. So's that one. That must be display or something. Hang on. Damn, I think the round ones would look cuter than the. There's one in there. I mean, round inside round, right? Hmm. One. I'm not going to get home and discover there's no bulb in the box. Shit, hang on. Yeah, yeah, I've got no pockets. I didn't grab a trolley. I've just put my keys in my bag. I haven't forgotten you guys. Yeah, there's no pocket. That's part of the problem too. So I've got the box. I've got the 2 light bulbs. The phone is now sitting on top of the box. But yeah, I'll give you a quick scan of KMart. So this is all makeup and toiletry, hot water bottles, shitloads of hot water bottles, makeup and toiletries and stuff. This is maternity, by the looks of it. Nursing friendly tops. This is the boys section. Look at the high vis socks and jocks and tops. Let's go this way. Lots of high vis. So this is kind of like all the electronics and computer things and printing things. And then this is like the craft section. This is the boot section. This is all crafty shit. Oh, there's some raffia. Hang on. I need more raffia for Sunny. Oh. Right, I've got 2 packets of raffia for Sunny. But yeah, sort of stationery, home office kind of stuff. Or, binders. Oh, anyone need to do a binder about the Watts case? And then over here, this is all pet stuff. They've got like pet clothing, treats and bowls and stuff. This is an overflow of all the electronic stuff, but speakers and alarm clocks and shit like that. Books, more animal stuff, cat stuff. Well, look what I could get for Sunny. Cat scratcher box, plain. She wouldn't play on that. She likes ripping up the furniture. I'm only doing one half of the shop, by the way. All the homewaresy kind of stuff. Fake orchids and candles and shitload of candles. Ottomans and baskets and more baskets and really ugly art. An upside down koala. And then there's like bed linens and shit for kids. Heaps of bed linen thingy-jigs. Bed and bath. Got some furnishing type stuff. There's all sort of laundry, throw rugs and bath towels, bath mats. Kitchen and dining. Look at that. Sandwich maker for $7.50. Your toasted sandwiches. I mean, come on. Come on. This box is getting really heavy. Kettles. Air fryers. I can't read chat because the raffia is covering it. Lots of kitchen shit. Heaters. Right, where's bloody Grandma Ducky wanting snack food, huh? Where's she? It's all chocolate. I don't want chocolate, guys. Like all candy, lollies. No, 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 no. I swear to God, my arm is about to fall off. Hey, Lady Pegasus. Hi, Pooh. Hi to anyone who's arrived. Sorry, I had to put the phone down for a sec. My arm's about to fall off. Where's friggin' Grandma Ducky? One snack you're buying, but it's all chocolate. I don't want chocolate. Look, it's all candy. I'd buy something savoury like some chips or a drink, but I do not want chocolate. I want a new arm. That's all like sugary snacks. We're sort of in the party section. Yeah, see, no candy. You're with me. You're with me, sister. Even the cold drinks are not appealing. What I might do is go through the register and pay for this stuff, and then I'll pop into Coles and get a cold drink, all right? My arm. The things I do for you. It is a big one, Lady Pegasus. I can read the screen, but you're looking at the top of the cash register. Key and code. Now the lamp. Oh, there's a story about Sunny. I'll tell you in a minute, Lady Pegasus. I've just been carrying it's a light box, but it's big and balancing. It's hard work, I'm telling you. Would have been much easier to put you all in a pocket, where you could just hang out. Okay, mofos. Thank you. Have a good night. It's a dyslexic evening, according to who? You do this. Oh, shit, my wallet's not shut. Everything's going to fall out. Not, well, it's just cards, but you do this. I want everyone watching this. No, it's not a mall, but there's a few shops. So down there's Discount Chemist Whorehouse. There's a Wendy's ice cream, not Wendy's like the hamburger Wendy's in the Midwest in America, but the ice cream Wendy's. And, there's a little coffee shop. There's a hair salon. There's a Baker's Delight. There's a bottle shop just there. And there's a Coles supermarket. So it's not really a mall. It's a... Oh, you're the dyslexic. Cool. Because I was thinking, come on, fair crack of the whip. Well, Baker's Delight's still open. Maybe that's the snack. I've got a bottle of water in the car. Maybe Baker's Delight's what I need, like a little cinnamon scroll or something yummy to eat. No, you didn't get dropped. I was just, I have to put you down flat because I'm not holding you in a bracket and I've got to use my hands to do stuff, like now. Fuck. I thought this would be fun and I just can't handle the criticism. And it's bloody tough work. Should just put you all on the boot of the car. Baker's still hot. Oh, you don't have to buy, Grandma. You don't have to buy. But yeah, we're going to hit up Baker's Delight for a little pastry for me to eat on the way home. Oh, thank God. That's all. That was awkward, guys. See, what would make it easy is to have like a little bracket that I could clip on the handle of a trolley and just wheel you around. But I don't have a clip like that. Oh, Australian, I think we're like 70 cents to one of your dollars at the moment. Maybe less. I don't know. I haven't looked for ages. It's not a good exchange rate. It's good for you guys if you come to Australia. So, but it's crappy in the other direction. Okay. Oh, there's a little chicken shop. So that's a supermarket in there. Hey there. How you doing? Good, thank you. Okay, they're massive. There's a huge apple Danish finger bun, an apple and walnut scroll. I'm just on YouTube. They're choosing a snack for me to eat on the way home in the car. Oh, there's a chocolate mud scone. I'm getting that. Regular, yes, please. That's it, thank you. I have to use my card for what, $2.30? Thank you very much. You too. I did blue, but the savoury doesn't appeal to me. It's all there's a Twisted Delight, which is sweet chili, which I can't stand. And they're big loaves of bread. There's There's pizzas, but they're cold. No. A chocolate mud scone. Like a chocolate mud cake. Good choice. Thank you. Yeah, see, I don't do cheese and Vegemite scrolls. I mean, kudos to the groovers who do, but when I used to open up my lunch when I went to school, if my mum had made me a cheese and Vegemite sandwich, I used to get so pissed off. Well, no, she didn't get pissed off. I was upset. I obviously don't know how pedestrian crossings work. Fuck me dead. But yeah, I used to get upset. I used to say to my mum, either just Vegemite or just cheese. But, oh, hang on. But not both. Oh, I've self-evacuated. Now I'm back. Thank you, Grandma Ducky. I think so. I mean, have a look, guys. It's a chocolate mud cake scone. I mean, hello. But yeah, they didn't have any warm, savoury, and I don't eat cold pizza or cold things. But they didn't have that. Everything had cheese and Vegemite. Not everything, but most things. I don't want a whopping great pizza. We used to get cheese and Vegemite sandwiches for lunch, Vegemite and lettuce. No. Nope. No. For me, it's always just Vegemite in a sandwich. If it's toast, I love Vegemite toast, but I also love toast with avocado. Well, Vegemite butter, Vegemite, avocado, and cracked salt and pepper. And people go, no way. And it is the best flavour combination. My God, it's good. It really is good. So, by the way, is that chocolate mud cake scone? But yeah, I used to get upset if Mum did tuna and tomato sandwiches because they got really soggy, and soggy bread makes me barf. But I love tuna melts and I love tuna salad. But tuna and tomato on bread, by the time you get to lunchtime, they would just be watery. So when I was still quite young, I'd actually assemble a little lunch to make at lunchtime. So I'd have which is, I still do it to this day. I did it today. So I've got my bread and then I've got the tomato and I'll slice it up at lunchtime and the little tin of tuna. And I kind of make it right before I eat it. But hang on, I'm going to have to pull over and tighten this bracket too. But even like salad rolls when you're at school that were made in the tuck shop. You love Vegemite and avocado. Isn't it a great flavour combo? It's so good. People think, no, don't do it. But oh my God, it's so good. Uh-oh. Now I've got Bixby. Fuck off, Bixby. Hopefully the bracket will hold. I know I've got some bumpy railroad tracks to go over in a minute. Butter and honey crumpets. Oh, yum. Yeah, they're good. Yeah, I'm with you, Blue. The soggy bread, it's gross. Same with like pre-made salad rolls. And you'd get that bit of soggy bread. It would ruin the roll. Like I'd be having the best time eating a roll, and then it'd be like, wow, that fucked it up. Got a few speed bumps and stuff. But Vegemite is a yeast extract, Grandma Ducky. It's an Australian thing. You've never heard of Vegemite, or you have, but you don't know what it is? We're in the suburb of Newtown at the moment, which is beautiful. It's a big suburb. It's on the other side too, like back where Kmart was over that intersection we're at, that Newtown extends up there too. But there's some absolutely stunning houses through here. Stunning. Rich people live here. It's a posh suburb. I'm going to let this dude go. You've never heard of it? Really? Men at work down under? He just smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. And he said, do you come from the land down under? Don't forget, guys, now that I'm on the road again, to yell at me in caps, please. I will try to read chat when I can, but safety first. But I have absolutely no chance of reading lowercase. There is a new town in New South Wales, although our new town is 2 words, 2 separate words. But when I lived in Sydney, we used to drink at a bar in Newtown in Sydney called The Bank. And I think it was Wednesday night was lesbian night at The Bank. And one Wednesday night, lesbian night, I mean, we lived fairly close to it, it was sort of our local, and we drank there every night of the week. But on the whatever night lesbian night was, I met the only boyfriend I had while I was in Sydney. He was the only straight dude in the building, and I was the only straight, not the only straight chick, but we met in a gay bar. And it's not the first time I've met a partner in a gay bar. And it makes sense because I love music, and dance music and drag shows are always so much fun. Oh, you grew up in Newtown, Blue. So, yeah, you know the Bank Hotel. So, yeah, Matt and I met there, but I also met another boyfriend of mine in Adelaide at the Mars Bar, which is another gay nightclub. But, you know, if you're into dancing and good music and stuff, gay bars are the best. Um, Jason and I used to go back to the Mars Bar and a couple of other gay bars over the road in Adelaide, and one of the drag queens who knew us quite well would be like, "Oh, our little token straight couple have arrived," and she'd make everyone give us a round of applause. And because we got teased so much by them, we started wearing matching outfits whenever we went there. I remember Jason had like a chambray shirt. Remember them? Weren't they the thing in the 80s? So I found a girl's chambray shirt and we'd wear our matching chambray shirts because, yeah, the drag queens had referred to us as their token straight couple. But it was fun. But Matt, my boyfriend, while I lived in Sydney, he and I met at the Bank Hotel on whatever night lesbian night was. He was cute. He was good fun. He was the perfect boyfriend for me to have when I lived in Sydney. It was kind of a bitch when I moved down here that we sort of broke up, but we hadn't been together long enough to be heartbroken. We were like, wasn't that cool? Didn't we just have a wicked 5 months? It wasn't like, you can't leave me. I mean, I was really fond of him, but we were just party buddies, really. Now I'm trying to think of the other gay bar that was over the road from the Mars Bar in Adelaide that Jason and I used to go to. What was that bar called? Wicked music, though, and great recoveries the next day. They'd play all, you know, The Cure and all this chill out music, Ministry of Sound, chill out albums. And oh, God, they were great. Any Ministry of Sound stuff from the late 90s, early noughties, when I hear it now, it transports me back to like my favorite decade of my life. Decades. They really were the best. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still having a great life, but I loved being in my 30s. I loved being in my 30s. Let's open a Snickers bar. Cool, we should. Oh, hello, Ivor. I was you that said Snickers bar. Sorry, I'm on the bridge. I'm focusing, unlike my camera that doesn't like all the lights. Don't forget to yell at me in caps, Groovers. Hey, thanks for coming to Kmart with me, but fuck, that was hard work. I need a cameraman or woman, a camera people. I can't say person because son is male too. A camera peep. I didn't think that through, but yeah, a dress on with no pockets, which is almost illegal as far as I'm concerned. And I'm actually appalled that I own a dress that doesn't have pockets. Um, no bag. So yeah, I was carrying like wallet, keys, camera in one hand, and then also grabbing my purchases, which ended up being a matchy bedside lamp from the one I bought last night. I did get two of those Edison globes, but I got the round ones because I reckon they'll look better than the one I got. The one I got yesterday looks groovy, but I reckon the round ones inside round rattan ball bedside lamps are going to look cute as, and I can use that other Edison in a different lamp. And two bags of raffia for Sunny because Sunny loves raffia. She loves shredding it until it becomes raffia wool. But her raffia ribbon that she rips to shreds is like on its last legs. Hey, sweet dreams, Grandma Ducky. I better eat a bit more of that chocolate mud cake scone. It's really good. I hope you're pleased that I grabbed a snack. I fulfilled your dream. And I know I said savoury when I was in Kmart because it was just that massive aisle of sugar that I didn't want. But I was thinking, like a bag of chips or something. But then we moved on to a bakery and there's a fresh chocolate mud cake scone. And you berated me for not getting savoury. Are you insane? This drive sponsored by Baker's Delight. Hell to the yes. A camera crew fun. I wouldn't it be ridiculous? Okay, we'd get a bit of hype happening though. People would be like, what's going on? Is it the Amazing Race? But yeah, I think it was like you, Lady Pegasus, who said, I thought you said savoury. You sounded like my mum when you said that. I did, Mum, when I was standing in front of a wall of sugar in Kmart, but moments later I'm in a fresh bakery and there's a chocolate mud cake scone. There's no contest. I love The Amazing Race. The Amazing Race was in Tassie last year. I don't know when to see because I don't have commercial TV. I'm going to have to Google it. The Amazing Race, American Amazing Race, comes to Tasmania in the latest season. They were spotted in New Norfolk in the Derwent Valley, which is also known as the Valley of Love. It's going to be cool. Can't wait to see them encountering Tasmanians in their travels. We're helpful. If they were smart, they'd go into a pub and say, hey, we need this, this, and this, and we need to be back at the airport by now. And the local would be like, no wuckers, jump in the back of my ute, let's do it. That's how a Tasmanian would react. It's like last year, I love Case File on Netflix. No, sorry, Forensic Files. The never-ending show. There's just like a million chapters. But I was just minding my own business, had Forensic Files on. Used to like falling asleep to that dude's voice, but I don't like falling asleep on the couch. I like to fall asleep in my bed, so I had to get out of that habit because his voice puts me to sleep in a good way. A bit like Sandy Ruchek now with her cooking. She puts me to sleep. But minding my own business, and lo and behold, it was an Australian case. And not only was it an Australian case, but it was a fucking Tasmanian one. And it happened in like the 90s or the 80s. So the footage was really bad. So it made it look like Tasmania in 2020 was 40 years behind the rest of the planet. And I was you who said savoury blue. Sorry, Lady Pegasus. Blue, you reminded me of my mum. I thought you said savoury, Victoria. I did, Mum, but I changed my mind. 'Tis a woman's prerogative to do so, after all. Considering 'twas you and my grandmothers who taught me that saying, it's a woman's prerogative to change her mind. You regret teaching me that now, don't you? Now that I'm old enough to actually actively do it. That put my mum back in her box. Oh, Lady Pegasus is fine. She and I love each other. I mean, I love all of you guys, but Lady P doesn't take anything I say seriously. Well, I hope she doesn't. In the time I've known her, I don't recall her getting butthurt over anything I've said to her, and I say all kinds of wacky shit. Just ask her. She'll vouch for me. What I'm like as a friend of the tubes. Your kids, exactly, Blue. You'll think twice next time. You'll be like, oh, fuck. I'm impersonating Tori's mum, Matchy. See, Lady Pegasus loves me too. I kept in touch with Lady Pegasus when she disappeared from the tubes. Checked in on the Lady P. So nice having you back. I get a bit excited when your name pops up in chat. It's like the good old days, Lady P. Even pre-old Ma Phrase days. Back in the day when we met and we both had our full names as our YouTube channel names. Remember that? All these naive Australians are like, this is my name. I'm surprised we didn't have our name, address, and phone number. And then all these American people in chat were going, got to change your name. You're going to get doxxed. And we were all like, what are you talking about? People will call CPS on you. They'll call the cops. You'll get swatted. And we were like, no, we won't. Australian cops would be like, what the fuck are you talking? Like, imagine being a police officer and getting a call from someone saying, hi, I'm Shani for Christ on YouTube, and I'm just calling up to report Lovers Inc. is neglecting her rooster, and I want you to send the RSPCA, or what is it, the ASPCA? Is that what it is in the States? And while you're at it, Live Perplexed needs the CPS to go to her house. I'm trying to think of a channel that's got a ridiculous name. But imagine what it must sound like using all the channel names. But if you did that in Australia, if you rang an Australian police station and said, hi, I'm on YouTube, my channel name's Traces of Nuts, and I'm getting bullied by this person called Blue, and I incorrectly blamed Lady Pegasus, but it's Grandma Ducky's fault because she made me buy the muffin in the first place. And Francesca agrees that the Victorian drivers are assholes. But can you help me out, please? They would hang up before I even said Traces of Nuts. Actually, they'd hang up right after I said Traces of Nuts. Imagine giving a statement at the police station with all the different people's names in chat and, you know, testicle and like some of the really need a back rub, some of the funnier names on YouTube. Imagine, you know, Truthy Magoo, even though he's faked his death and gone, but, you know, just mentioning all these names that make you smile. The cops would be, I mean, they wouldn't even ask you to repeat it. They'd just be like, you've been drinking. Good night. And they'd hang up on you. But yeah, Lady Pegasus and I there, we were bouncing around on the YouTubes using our real names. Not a care in the world. But we've also got incredibly strict privacy laws here. So, you know, I've grown up in the public eye, so my information's out there. But a lot of Australians, like, you'd have to dig a bit to get info. Hi, is that 000? Yes. Hi. People were throwing tomatoes at me in my chat on YouTube tonight. I'm being bullied. Beg your pardon. Yeah, they were throwing tomatoes. People were throwing tomatoes at you. Yeah, like real tomatoes. No, they're little emoji ones. But there were heaps of them in the chat. Like people were doing they were cut and pasting, copy pasting. There were like 10 rows of them at a time. But they were emojis, right? They weren't actual tomatoes that people threw at you. No, they were emojis. And why are you calling us? I'm being bullied with cartoon tomatoes. Yes. They threw up emoji baby bottles too. They threw actual baby bottles at you. No, cartoon emoji ones. And you're calling us, I'm being bullied. Um, do me a favour, man. Go to your YouTube channel. Yeah. Go up to the right-hand corner where your little face icon thing is. Yeah. Scroll down to sign out. Yeah. Sign out. Okay. Turn your computer off. Okay. Good night. That's what would happen. Cartoon tomatoes. That is what would happen if you rang the cops in Australia. They'd be like, can you see the log off button? Yep. Hit that. Good night. And then hang up on you. I've got to do a bit more research too, guys, but I started doing some research on cyberbullying. And I'm not 100% sure, but I'm at about 80% now from the research I started doing. Did you know that adults can't be cyberbullied? Like, cyberbullying is a term that is specifically for children who are being bullied online, minors. I've started reading some case law about it, and I don't know how many countries it applies to, but this is an area of law I'm really fascinated in, and it's evolving every day. But the expression or the term cyberbullying, from what I've found so far, strictly by definition only refers to minors. So any offences for adults being cyberbullied are now being, like, the legislation's been rewritten, the term cyberbullying has been redefined. So if you're over 18 in Australia and maybe 21 in the US, is you still a minor until you get to 21, or is it 18? I don't know. But yeah, there's case law saying the term cyberbullying only applies to minors. So there's no offences for adults. In the case law and the jurisdictions that I'm reading about, like Australia, for cyberbullying adults, there's harassment, but there's no cyberbullying. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. But I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm still pouring through some recent cases. But they've done it to essentially define it clearly. And bullying always, even pre-cyberbullying, was always a repeated pattern of behaviour. It's never one act. So when you see a YouTube creator responding to a negative comment about them in chat, like one negative comment from someone, that isn't fucking bullying. It's got to be a repeated pattern of behaviour with the intention to harm that person. But yeah, so they've made cyberbullying an offence, but you need to be a minor, and it still has to be a repeated pattern of behaviour with the intention to hurt a person under the age of 18 years. It doesn't apply to adults. There's no such, adults cannot be cyberbullied in quite a few jurisdictions now. So yeah, I thought it was interesting too, Blue. Thanks to everyone who's dropped in. I mean, this live's been going for an hour and it's been driving on a dark and lonely road, but I do want to say thanks to everyone who's popped in and anyone that's just listening while they're cleaning the toilet, or there's a few creators I listen to when I clean the toilet because they make me angry. It makes me Tory angry, which you guys know is pretty lame. But I clean my bathroom in record time if I listen to an irritating creator. It's unbelievable. So many drama queens. But there's already, I mean, look, I'm sort of telling you guys this stuff as a matter of interest because at the end of the day, look at how many words are completely misused online on YouTube. I can't remember who I was listening to the other day, and they had a troll that had used a picture of them as their, like, their little avatar. You're welcome, Blue. Glad I gave you some giggles with the cartoon tomatoes. If I make one person have a little chuckle when I go live, I've done my job. That's how I look at it. I really want to pull over. I've got a tailgater and I can't be bothered with it. Fuck you, tailgating fuck. Look how quickly it's going. In a 50 zone. Spoiler on the back. Surprise, surprise. Thanks, Cody. I don't know what you were laughing at, but thank you, mate. I've saved the rest of my mud cakes gone for after dinner. I've got the last of my chicken thighs. I've decided I'm just going to make another celery salad and celery and mint and lemon juice salad and just pan fry up the last of the thighs. I have literally had those chicken thighs I made on Sunday for lunch and dinner. What is it now? Wednesday. 4 days. I've still got some of that. I've got a lot of that semolina pudding left. The apple flange. I wonder if I can freeze it. It should freeze okay. Because that was really good. It was really good the next day too. But yeah, I've still got, I reckon, 3/4 of that flange. It really needs to go in the freezer tonight, actually. But that should freeze. Does anyone, Lady Pegasus, do you make bread and butter puddings? And if so, would you freeze them? Because I reckon if I portion up the leftovers, they'd probably microwave at work okay. Just whack them in the microwave for 30 seconds, put a bit of cream on top and away you go. But I'm keen to see what Lady Pegasus or anyone else who makes, it's not a bread and butter pudding, it's an apple and semolina flan, but it's got like walnuts and sultanas and golden syrup and cream and sugar. It's really good. But I'm interested to see if any of you would freeze it. Because I'm not going to be able to eat 3/4 of an apple and semolina flange tonight. Oh shit, I left a sushi roll in the fridge at work too. Shit. I better message Sarah and tell her to take it out of the fridge. I bought 2 sushi rolls yesterday and I ate one. It was very filling. I didn't eat the other one. It might. Oh, I'll have to read in a minute. I've got to focus on the road. I think you said you freeze quiche. I mean, it's a pretty solid thing too. Like it's semolina has sort of made it quite firm, and it's got caramelized apple slices on top. Like it's really good. But yeah, I don't want to throw it out because it's so yummy. The semolina has proven itself worthy of staying in my pantry. I'd make that apple flan if I had a dinner party. It was really hearty and yummy. It's the sort of thing it'd be nice to eat around the fire pot in big bowls with not huge pieces of it, but like a nice big bowl so you can put cream and golden syrup and even some like fresh raspberries or something on it. Yum. It was really good. I'm gonna make I'm gonna do another little slow cooker video for the Shitty Kitty Kitchen channel. I'm gonna be making a beef taco soup. It's got chili and beef mince and onions and garlic, and it's basically tastes like tacos. And then you put a big blob of sour cream on top and all these corn chips sticking out of the sour cream. It looks amazing when you serve it. So I'm going to make that. Oh shit! I've got a 50th. I was going to say I'll make that on Saturday, but I've got a 50th. What I might do? It's got a slow cook for 8 hours or 6 hours. I can't remember. So I might put the slow cooker on before I go to the 50th. And then when I get home at night, if I feel like a little bowl of taco soup, yeah, I'm going to freeze it. I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen, you know? I take it to work, put it in the microwave for 30 seconds, and it's no good. Well, it'll go in the bin. I know Scott and Sabina are doing really well. Although this week is the return of, it's the second night or the third night of the two contestants getting another go. So Manoli got back in last night, and then tonight will be the challenge, and they'll choose the top four that will then cook off tomorrow for the second spot. So they're having a pretty relaxing time. Scotty was looking good up on the gantry. He had a really funky shirt on. He's such a cutie. I was telling him because he doesn't really do Twitter, and I was messaging him last night. He's been so good. He hasn't told us anything. He's stuck to his confidentiality agreement. But I said, oh, people on Twitter love you, Scotty. And he's like, what are they saying? So I was copying and pasting some tweets. Anyway, I taught him how to find the tweets, and he's worked it out. But everyone loves Scott. I mean, he's hard not to. He's beautiful. He's a beautiful guy. And Sabina's doing really well too. And she apparently is the funniest person in the house. She's got the Tassie sense of humour. Doesn't come across a lot at the moment on the show, but she's hands down the funniest person in the house, according to quite a few of the contestants that are no longer in the show that are tweeting and stuff. So they're doing very well, Lady Pegasus. It's fun. It's fun watching a show when you've got a friend in it. It's fun. I mean, I haven't known Scotty forever. I've known him for 7 years, I think. So I've known him a while, and he and his partner Andrew come to Tassie every year for Dark Mofo. They're not coming this year. But I met Scott before he met Andrew, and then one Dark Mofo, it's like Scott's coming to Dark Mofo, and he's bringing a boy with him called Andrew. And a lot of you know that two of my best friends are a gay couple, and they're both called Andrew, so they're called the Andys. But I actually said to Scott the other night, I was so stoked when you rocked up with Andrew because it was easy to remember his name. Because there's so many Andrews in our group of friends. So thank you for not confusing us all. All of you boys are allowed to bring a new boyfriend into the circle as long as they're called Andrew. G'day, Aussie. I did get my lamp, yes. But, man, it's hard going live and holding a phone filming. I didn't have a trolley. It didn't have pockets. My arm nearly fell off. It was all happening. And then even when I was going through the checkout, I was thinking, don't leave anything behind, like, because you're kind of focusing on the camera and talking. And now I know why some creators just put their phone in their handbags. But yes, I have got the other lamp, and I tried to put a thumbnail up of the lamp that I took home last night. I took photos of it. It's gorgeous. But it's really hard to put a thumbnail on StreamYard on your phone because you've got to crop it, but you can't scroll down to hit the um, apply button. It doesn't let you do it. The cropping thing stops cropping. It's a pain in the bum. So I'll put it up on my community post. Or I'll upload it after this live because for some reason when you upload a thumbnail after you've gone live, you don't need to crop. It's able to process the photo, but StreamYard is a snowflake. I can't wait to get home. I've had a headache for half a day. I'm ready to put on my jammies and chill out with Sunny, watch MasterChef. It was full on, dude. Honestly, Grandma Ducky was like, get snacks. And I'm like, I haven't got any hands left. It was very dramatic. Oh, it's midnight too. And the pizza truck will be here because they've extended their trading now to Wednesdays as well. This little township's rocking, I'm telling you. Midwinter almost, and, well, heading into winter, and we've got an extra night of the pizza truck. I mean, I did say that, Aussie. I said, I need a camera crew. And then Lady Pegasus was like, imagine going to Kmart with a camera crew following you. People would be like, what the fuck? Hey, they got approached by a cooking channel, a website after my live the other night. This chick contacted me and she's like, upload your videos onto this website, you'll get a lot of exposure. So I've got to send her a message because she put the link to her website in the comment. YouTube rejected it because only moderators can post links. But I'm going to check it out. I had a look at it. It's all Indian and Sri Lankan and Bengali cooking. It's going to be like, wow, okay. You're going to have this swearing Australian on there making apple flange? Are you sure? Mel, g'day. I was just talking about how many Andrews I have in my life, and Mel and I are friends because she married an Andrew. I was saying how all these gay boys called Andrew in my life. And my mate Scott, he came down to Tassie for a couple of dark mofos. He was a single lad, and then it was like, oh, Scotty's coming down and he's bringing his boyfriend Andrew. And I said to the Andes, thank fuck it's an Andrew. Like, we're not going to forget his name. So now the rule is in our group is you can bring new people into the group, but they've all got to be called Andrew. Excuse me, your grandchild just extorted you out of $50? He's having his tonsils and adenoids. Okay, poor little scrap. He'll feel better. He'll get fed nothing but ice cream for days. He'll love it. Oh, this ponytail's tight. I can't wait to get home. Take off this bra, take off my glasses. I'm all over my braining today. I'm over it. There's enough braining. I've just been to Kmart. I went and got a matching bedside lamp for the one I bought at Kmart last night. Oh, I've got to put the bins out. It's recycling week too. Both bins have to go out. First things first, I'm going to get inside and feed Sunny pants. Thanks for hanging out with me, Groovers. And yeah, oh, big bitch of jelly, nice. I hope Arlo's recovery is speedy. I'm sorry I'm ending this live really quickly, but yeah, I've had a headache all day. I've been to Kmart. It's 7 p.m. I need food. I need my cat. I need MasterChef. I love you, Groovers. Thank you so much for coming on Mission Matchy. Return to Kmart. The House of K looked after us all. Thank you for hanging out with me, Groovers. I'll see you all again very, very soon. And much love to little Arlo. Bye, everybody.